Katy Perry's love life has always been headline gold. But this time, it's something no one saw coming. The pop star who once sang about kissing a girl has now been caught kissing a politician. And not just any politician. Former Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. Yes, you heard that right. Katy Perry and Justin Trudeau, the new power couple no one asked for, but everyone's talking about. Before we dive into the wild details of their yacht-side romance and what it really says about Katy Perry, make sure you hit subscribe, because this story is only getting stranger, and you're not going to want to miss what comes next. So let's start with the scene that broke the internet. A 24-meter yacht off the coast of Santa Barbara, California. The ocean glittering, cameras snapping, and there they are, Katy Perry in a black swimsuit, and Justin Trudeau, shirtless, jeans on, arms wrapped around her. The pair caught in a full-blown makeout session like two teenagers who forgot the world was watching. And yes, they knew they were being photographed. Witnesses say she actually pulled her boat up next to a public whale-watching vessel before the PDA began. Imagine it. Tourists looking for dolphins and getting Justin Trudeau's tattooed arm around Katy Perry instead. Now, of course, this comes just months after Katy split from Orlando Bloom, the man she called her soulmate for nearly a decade. They share a daughter, Daisy, and for years played the picture-perfect Hollywood couple. But behind the smiles, it was falling apart. Reports say tensions exploded after Katy's much-publicized trip to space, a publicity stunt that critics called tone-deaf, dangerous, and downright bizarre. Orlando apparently hated the idea. He warned her it would backfire, and it did. Fans accused her of flaunting her wealth while her latest album tanked, and her reputation slid further from the quirky pop darling she once was. It's the pattern of Katy Perry's career. A mix of brilliance and bad timing. The same woman who gave us Teenage Dream and Firework also became known for cringe moments on American Idol, public feuds, and tone-deaf stunts that made her look out of touch. Remember the nun who collapsed and died in court during her long property battle in Los Angeles? Or the time she dressed as a geisha on stage and sparked outrage? Katy's career has been one long line between talent and self-inflicted controversy. And now, here she is, swapping Hollywood for politics, falling into the arms of a man who just stepped down from leading a country. Sources close to the pair say Katy is very interested in Trudeau. She calls him a real catch, a high-quality guy, and apparently he's a good texter. Yes, that's what the insiders are talking about. A good texter. The romance reportedly began in Montreal over the summer when Katy was on her world tour. They were spotted having dinner at Le Violon restaurant, leaning across the table, laughing, and looking far too cozy for two people just meeting for the first time. Later, they were seen strolling through Mount Royal Park together, him smiling, her glowing, both pretending not to notice the cameras. To be clear, Justin Trudeau isn't exactly fresh out of a breakup either. He split from his wife Sophie in 2023 after 18 years of marriage. They have 3 children, and while they've kept things private, the rumors about Justin's love life have never really stopped. But Katy Perry? Her romantic history is like a mirror to her career. Loud, dramatic, and messy. She married Russell Brand in 2010 after a whirlwind romance, divorced 2 years later, dated John Mayer, broke up, got back together, broke up again, and then fell for Orlando Bloom. They got engaged, had a child, and still couldn't make it work. And now, here she is, kissing a former prime minister on a yacht. It's classic Katy, chasing the next headline, the next high, the next reinvention. Because that's what she does best. She doesn't evolve, she explodes. She burns everything down and starts again, convinced the next chapter will fix what's broken. But lately, it's starting to look like she's run out of comebacks. Her last album flopped. Her Vegas residency was criticized for being over the top and out of touch. Even American Idol fans turned on her for mocking contestants and pushing too hard for viral moments. She's no longer the relatable girl from California Girls. She's a billionaire in orbit, literally, who thinks kissing a world leader on a yacht is a cute surprise instead of another PR firestorm waiting to happen. And then there's Trudeau, the man who built his image on compassion, diplomacy, and charm, suddenly caught half naked on a pop star's yacht like a college kid on spring break. Canada's former prime minister turned tabloid heartthrob. For him, it's an image collapse. For her, it's another chapter in a never-ending circus. Fans online are divided. Some call them the most random couple of 2025. Others say it's the perfect storm. Two public figures who love attention more than they love privacy. One Twitter user joked that Trudeau finally found someone who campaigns harder for attention than he does. And maybe that's the real story here. Not romance, but relevance. Katy's star power isn't what it used to be, and Trudeau's political career is effectively over. They've both been replaced, she by younger, trendier pop stars, he by a new generation of politicians who aren't haunted by scandals and selfies. So what better way to get the world talking again than to join forces in the most headline-grabbing way possible? To be fair, Katy Perry has always had a weakness for spectacle. She doesn't just want love, she wants a love story that makes front pages. She once said she lives her life like a movie, but in 2025, the movie feels more like a rerun. Same plot, different co-star. Look back and you'll see the pattern. Every time things go wrong professionally, something dramatic happens personally. Divorce, engagement, feud, baby, breakup, now this. It's all part of the cycle. The press moves on, and she finds a way to make them come back. But here's the uncomfortable truth. It's not cute anymore. The public sympathy that once followed her through heartbreak has faded. People don't see the quirky, lovable Katy of 2010. They see someone who keeps making reckless choices and calling it self-expression. They see a star so addicted to being talked about that she'll happily blur the line between love and publicity stunt. Even this latest romance, is it real or is it strategic? Two media-savvy people, both at a crossroads, finding comfort and cameras in each other's company. Maybe they genuinely connect. Or maybe it's just another carefully timed distraction from career decline. Either way, it's working. Every outlet from the Daily Mail to People has splashed their names across the front page. And that's exactly how Katy Perry likes it. Attention is her oxygen, and she's breathing it in. Still, there's something undeniably strange about this pairing. Justin Trudeau, the polished politician, and Katy Perry, the pop star who once wore a spinning cupcake bra. On paper, they couldn't be more different, but in reality, they're exactly the same. Both image-obsessed, both carefully curated, both desperate to stay relevant in a world that's already moved on. And maybe that's why it works. For now. Two people who understand what it's like to be adored and attacked in equal measure. But it won't last. It never does. Not with Katy. Her relationships burn bright and die fast. And when this one does, she'll write a song, post a cryptic quote about love and lessons learned, and move on to the next chapter, the next reinvention, the next headline. So for now, it's Katy Perry and Justin Trudeau. The crossover nobody predicted, the scandal everyone's watching, and maybe, just maybe, the last great PR plot twist of her career. If you've made it this far, hit subscribe right now, because the drama around this one isn't going anywhere. When pop meets politics, someone always gets burned. And on Celeb Scoopz, we'll be here to break it all down first. Because in 2025, love might be blind, but fame always knows exactly where the cameras are.